Hello there, are you ready for a journey like no other? Imagine touching the stars and walking on the blurry line that splits our Earth into two halves. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we are at this very special place where such magic happens. Welcome to Royal Observatory Greenwich, a gateway to the stars and the starting point of time for the whole world. Now, this isn't just any ordinary place. This is a place where time itself is measured and the universe's endless wonders begin to unfold right before our eyes. Now, are you ready for this incredible adventure? And let's discover it together to see how this place helps us to understand the universe and our special spot within it. Are you ready? Come on, let's go!
So this is their entrance. On their official website, there are a few top things to do. Today, I'm gonna take you to check them all out. We're gonna check all of the top things you should do here.
This way?
So here, that little door in front of us, that's where you get the tickets.
Okay, this little garden, every weekend, their member staff will have some activities for families and for children every weekend. So make sure you check it out. So here, this is definitely the number one thing you got to do when you come to Royal Observatory. This very special line is called Prime Meridian Line. And you can't see it stretch all around the world, but here it marked just when you stand on it, you're literally into two places at once. How cool is this? One foot is in the east and the other is in the west. This one is super important because it's where all time zones begin. It's like the starting line in a race, but instead of running, it helps the whole world tell time. Without this line, imagine how confusing it would be to know what time it is in different parts of the world. Every time you check the clock, remember it all starts right here on the other feet. And the most magical part, this line isn't just here in Greenwich. It stretched all the way from the North Pole to the South Pole, slicing the globe right down the middle. But only here you can actually stand on it and see, I mean, both halves of the world. So when you tell your friends about your journey today, you can say you were in two places at once. Amazing is this. Fantastic story works time.
Thomas.
Royal Observatory. The main building is actually this building right in front of us. It's like a castle, isn't it? This is the famous Flame State House. Now, before you get inside, sure you scan this to get a free audio tour.
Come on, let's go inside and check it out. What's inside? On these walls, these are 10 astronomers who lived and worked here before with their families. Let's walk inside. Here on the right, there are some more rooms. These rooms shows how they lived here with their families and their children. In this building, there are two highlights I'd like to show you. These two highlights are also the top things you should do when you're here. Okay, in this building, the first highlight is this organ room. This is actually the oldest part of this building. Wow, look at these tall windows. And look at these really cool and old instruments. And check out this view. You can see the whole city of London from up here, actually. It's like being on top of the world. I could stay here forever. It's raining today, so it's not busy. I'm here in this room. It's really, really cool room. Yeah, so this is the #1 highlight in this building. When you're in this room, this is the second highlight. You have to check it out when you're here. These are just not any old clocks you see at home. These clocks are like time-traveling superheroes because they helped sailors find their way across the ocean a long, long time ago. These clocks were special because they could keep really accurate time, even when the ships were rocking and rolling on the waves. They were like the GPS of their day, helping sailors know exactly where they were on the big, wide ocean. These amazing clocks were invented by a clever man called John Harrison way back in the 1700s. He worked super hard to make sure they were accurate and reliable, and his clocks changed the world of navigation forever. So next time when you're in this room, make sure you check these clever clocks out. Okay, this is one of the things we should do when we're here. This is camera obscure. When you walk in this room and we close this curtain, you can see that tiny little hole there. So when weather is nice, the light comes through and it creates an image here on the table. But because it's not really good day, so we can't really see anything today, but make sure you check this room out before you go. Just on your way out, there is actually a very interesting little exhibition here. It's quite interesting. You can see all these clocks and watches. you ever looked up at the night sky and wish you could soar among the stars? Getting a closer look at the twinkling lights and distant planets. Oh wow, here we are. Let's look at this giant telescope. This is the Great Observatory Telescope, and this is the biggest in the entire UK. With this powerful tool, we can zoom across space, getting up closer and personal with stars, planets, and even far-off galaxies that are light years away from Earth. Imagine, with just a peek through this telescope, we can embark on a cosmic journey, traveling faster than light from this comfort of Royal Observatory. Some people might wonder, is it still used today? It's no longer used for research, but if you check the website, you can make appointments for the winter observing nights. It sounds quite amazing, doesn't it? Wow, look at this amazing view. As our adventure comes to a close, let's not forget to soak in this amazing view. And look at this. From here, Royal Observatory, we could see the city of London. I'm not too sure if you can see, but the tallest building, that's a shark. We can see Greenwich University and the National Maritime Museum, and this is the Little White House is Victoria House, and we can see the high-rise buildings behind, that's Canary Wharf, and we can even see O2 over there. This is absolutely amazing. I could just stand here and watch the words go by. So nice and relaxing. So that's everything for our journey today. If you are planning a visit to London, make sure you add this Royal Observatory to your adventure list. And together, let's keep our spirits adventurous. See you next time.